Hi, I'm Angie. Welcome to RV 360 by National Indoor RV Centers, where we have all the details on the latest coaches. NIRVC is a trusted resource with RV lifestyle specialists who are here to help you find your dream coach. NIRVC also supports you well after the sale with storage, service, and detailing. So basically, we do it all. Hi, I'm Angie with National Indoor RV Centers, and today I'm so excited to show you this panoramic van. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Don't you love the red color? Just one of the many choices that you can have. Sits on the Ram 3500 Promaster chassis, and I'm going to tell you all about it from the outside to the inside. But before we get started, I want to tell you just a few little things. First of all, I'm going to break my video into chapters. So if there's something specific you want to go to, you can go right to that. Secondly, I love to do these reviews. Love to do them. But guess what I love to do more? I love to sell you these vans. So make sure your first call is to National Indoor RV Centers. One of our RV lifestyle specialists will be more than happy to help you answer all your questions. We do financing, we take in trades, we make it really easy. We do consignments, so there's no problem there. And then lastly, I don't want to hear, well, you didn't have a dealership in our location. Guess what? We have a fly to buy program. So I will pay for your ticket up to $500 for the two of you to fly in to take delivery of your van, and then you can hit the road for wonderful adventures. So now if you'll just bear with me on this windy day. It's literally been absolutely gorgeous for like 2 weeks straight, and I picked the windy day to do the video. So I'm gonna hold on to my dress and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and start at the very top. So we've got our marker lights, then our antenna. Then right in the center of the windshield up at the top, you've got the camera that's gonna contribute to the adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation, active braking, lane departure system. So a lot of things that are built into this chassis to keep you safe and motorhoming and enjoying your RV longer, which we absolutely love. Then we've got that nice big beautiful windshield. Well, that's the windshield that you get to see this beautiful country through. So literally you get in the driver's seat, and that's when I say the adventure begins. It's not when you get to your destination, it's actually the getting there is just as fun. And then we've got our windshield wipers, beautiful red paint. And then again, this is on the Ram Promaster chassis, and we've got the LED headlights. And then you'll see all along the front that we've got the sensors for parking assist, so that's going to help you as well. And then right behind this little panel here is where if you ever had to be towed out of a situation, that's where you would hook up the tow. Hopefully you never need that, but it's all right there for you. And then we have our fog lights. Now this is one of those features I'm really excited to show you. This camera right here below the A is going to contribute to the 360 camera. So while you're driving, you're going to be able to see the 360 shot of your van. It lets you know what's around you. It gives you great peace of mind as you're driving. So let's take a look at what's underneath the hood here. So we have our brake fluid here, our coolant. Here's the positive connection. If you were needing to jump your coach, you would connect here and then to the frame of the coach. Then we have the air intake for the engine, the dipstick for the oil and the oil fill, and our windshield wiper fluid fill. One of the things that I really love about the Panoramic RV is that it has some European influence in it, and you'll see that especially as we get inside. But one of the bonuses is that you see that on the outside too. These are the Mack wheels that come from Italy, so that's just a nice little upgrade. Then we have our exterior mirrors. They've got the marker light in the side along with the turn signal, and you've got a camera in here as well. So again, that's going to contribute to that 360 view when you're going down the road. Then as we step to the cargo door, you're going to notice we have a nice light track right outside the door, so that's going to give you great visibility. And then you're going to love this step. So when I go ahead and open this door, manual open, there's a button right inside the door, and I can extend the step. I absolutely love this because it's a big enough step that I can get my whole foot on it so I can safely get in and out of the van, no problem. And it's going to automatically retract when I turn the ignition on. Now, one thing you want to be careful of and I learned these things the hard way, is make sure that you don't turn your engine on if you've got someone standing on the step. You may blow a fuse that way. So just telling you for a friend, so you don't have to go through what I went through. But I'm gonna go ahead and just step up into the van. We have a great awning. You can see that across the whole side of the van here. On this windy of a day, I'm not going to extend it for you. So I'm sorry that you won't get to see that, but it goes out about 8 feet. It gives you quite a bit of shade. It does have a wind sensor on it, but on a day like this, the gusts of winds are so strong, you want to be really careful using your awnings. Even if you're sitting out here, just a big gust of wind could take it up and over your van. So, and then just general awning maintenance, I typically never have my awnings out if I'm not out by the van. So a lot of times I'll go through campgrounds and I see, you know, no one out by the van, their tow vehicle's gone, and awnings out. It's just asking for trouble, in my opinion. Now, one of the things you'll notice with the Panoramic is there's lots of windows, and you're gonna really love that. But if you're in here and enjoying the outdoors, you don't wanna have bugs. So you can go ahead and put the screen down to keep all those pesky bugs out. And it's just gonna roll down, and then you'll zip it. I'm gonna help you zip it all the way down on that other side. Zip it here. And one of the things that I love is that we've got this magnetic closure. So I don't have to unzip it every time I go in and out. And the kids go in and out, and your friends go in and out. It just closes right back up, nice and secure. You're even gonna keep Rover inside the van with this screen. Moving to the rear of the van, we've got the two 110 outlets, and then you're going to notice up here above, again, more big windows, panoramic. Just think about that, all the windows. These windows will open up, they just tilt up. So again, in a rainstorm, you can still have those open. So we've had it all today. We had rain, now we have blue sky and tons of wind. Here is our external shower. So you can just pull that out, and look, we've got water in the tank. So nice little shower, great to rinse off after you've been out on a hike, and then it just fits right back in its spot there. So it's nice and compact. Say you've been at the beach or been hiking all day, it's nice that you can come back and clean off before you go into the van. We've got our quick connect for our LP tank. Here at the back of the coach, I've opened up the doors already, so I kind of shield myself a little bit from the wind. So let's go ahead and talk about what's up top here. We've got our marker lights, and we've got another camera, rear view camera. Again, we're gonna get that rear view, great digital view from our rear view mirror, and then we're also gonna have that 360 view. Now, right above that, you can see our Truma Avanta AC unit, and then we have two 200-watt solar panels on this fan as well. So it's really loaded with everything. So I've taken down the full blackout screen, so this is going to give you a great way to sleep under the stars without the bugs getting in to your van. So you can black it out like I have now. You can open it this way and you can pass notes to each other. And then from inside, you can take the blackout portion down so it's just a screen, so you actually can sleep under the stars if you so desire. So you can open this whole thing and roll it up. Close off the bottom portion, so if you've got pets that you want to keep in the coach that are in this area here, you can keep them closed in, yet have full access and a full big open window to the back of the coach. So this is exciting. This is what I wanted you to see with the Panoramic. Look at all this space that you have. You have a dedicated permanent bed that we can push up to give you a lot of space here for whatever you want to bring along with you. But you have tons of space from the back of your van that you can, bring whatever gear you need to bring, which is just wonderful. Now this is a light. As long as you have it on, when you open up the doors, it will turn on. And right inside here, we have our water pump, and our freshwater tank is back there. So we have a 35-gallon freshwater tank, 24-gallon gray tank, and 16-gallon black tank. And you'll also see the hose here. That's going to be for winterizing your van. And then on this side, we've got the push button control locking drawers. So look how nice those are. Full extension, very smooth. We've got our owner's manuals here, and then guess what? Soft close. No slamming of the drawers. A water hose, sewer connection. And then they lock into place. And then behind here, you've got your lithium batteries, which give you 600 amp hours, and your inverter, 3,000 watt inverter. So quite a beefy inverter for this B van. That's bigger or the same size. Actually, it's bigger than most of my big Class A diesel coaches. So the lithium batteries are heated. They are the best way to charge the batteries are by driving the van itself. The next best way would be to be plugged into 30 amp service, and then you also can, takes like 4 times as long, but you can charge them with your solar panels, and then at idle they will also charge. Here's our hitch. You can tow about 3,000 pounds with the Panoramic, and you also have the 7-way and the 4 pins for your brake lights for what you're towing. Then back here we've got the storage for your Stinky Slinky, and then we have the parking sensors all the way across the back, and the fill for our LP tank. Coming along to the driver's side of the van, again we've got the beautiful windows, the full length of the van. So you've got the windows here in the back. You're going to be able to see, you know, beautiful panoramic view when you're in the bedroom area. You've got a window when you're in the bathroom, which is really nice. It's a game changer for me. Then we have the exhaust for the Truma system. Down below here, you'll see that we still have parking assist sensors here. And then we've got our gray tank valve and our black tank valve. And then we can attach our sewer connection right there. Here we have the connector for our city water and our 30 amp shore power cord. And the great thing is they've given us this nice little light right here. So when we're doing the dirty work out in the dark, we can see what we're doing. And the switch for that is just right inside the front door. So you just flip that on. Now you're gonna be able to see what you're doing, which is really nice. Behind this panel is your 24-gallon fuel tank. The access to pop your front hood is right inside the front door, and you just extend it right there. Before we step in, I just wanted you to get one more look at this beautiful red paint. This is just one of like 8 options. If you want to do a custom order with us at National Indoor RV Centers, we're happy to help you with the color. Let's give you all of your options. And another thing that you can custom order is if you want these trim pieces painted to match your van, we can do that for you too. All right, let's go ahead and get out of this wind and go check out the inside. So welcome to the interior of the Panoramic van. This is one of the things I love. This is where you get that European feel, beautiful cabinetry, great storage, and I love all the light. Hence the name Panoramic. Obviously we have nice big windows, biggest windows in the industry, and then we have this huge skylight here over the dining area, so it's going to make that feel nice and airy, and it's super easy to open this. You can just push the button in here, and then you just slide it back. Easily opens, and then you can keep the bugs out with the screen there, or you can black it out. So if you want to make your van nice and dark, or just keep out that sunlight, you can easily do that. And then when you're ready to shut it, just pull it down, and it locks right in place. Super easy. Now right behind me, we've got another storage area here. So you can see that's nice deep storage there above the cab area. And then right to the side, we have a little coat hook or hat hook, key hook, whatever you want, but I love that they give you a little space to hang things. Then we've got these great cabinets. So they're locking cabinets, so you just push in and then you can pull them open. So great storage there. And then when you go to close them, they are soft close. Everything is soft close. And then you can just lock them right in. I've turned around the captain and the co-captain's chair so you can see that you get dining space here for 4 people. And the nice thing about these chairs is Panoramic took what they got from the factory, which is a fabric seat, and then they've replaced it with the ultra leather, so it matches the rest of the coach, gives that nice look and feel. Also, this is you can have this color fabric in your seating, or you can go with an ivory color, so you can lighten it up a bit if you want. Now, if we look underneath the storage here, we've got our reading lights, so we can flip those on. and then they're directional. And you can scoot them along the little ram track there. So that's really nice so that you can get that lighting right where you want it. And then you've got the lighting for the power strip here, for the lighting strip here. You can turn it on, and that is a dimmable light. So you can brighten it or dim it, really nice. Then we've got our nice big window here. So I've got the blind shut now, but you can see I can open that all the way, and then I just can turn those windows. So even when it's raining outside, I can have those windows open and get that fresh air because the rain's just going to slide off the window. And then I can close it, shut my blind. Super easy. And we've got a charging pad here, so a wireless charging pad. One of the things that is unique to the Panoramic, and I absolutely love, first time I saw it, I was like, that is cool. They figured it out. So this table is really nice, easy to use. You can just slide it towards you, or you can slide it away. So if you need a little bit more space, and then they've got the extension. So the extension works really easily. Right here, you just pull this down, and then you can flip it out, and it will lock into place here. But if you want to keep moving it, locks into place there again. So if you want to have an extension to your counter, like your prep area, really easy when you're in the kitchen there. And then I can bring it around here. So if I want to have my workspace here, put up 2 screens, I can do that. Or I can just keep flipping it and it'll go all the way, take it all the way around. So easy. The other thing that's really cool about this too is as I lift up, you'll see this little red button come up. Now I can lift this table all the way off the track, and I can remove the leg. I can put it down here, and that's going to become our extra sleeping area. So I'll show you that in a second. Before that, I wanted to point out that we have 2 110 outlets right here. So plug in your computer, your laptop, whatever you need, and then a 12-volt outlet and USB-C outlet. Underneath the table, you'll see that we have this little storage area here. So you just pull up, lift. Now we've got our jack and our compressor in case you ever need to fill up a tire, but look at that extra space. And if you don't want anyone to know it's there, I can just shut that. I'm gonna grab my panoramic mat, place that right there. No one's gonna even realize that we have that extra storage space. Then we've got an outlet for the furnace. We have our propane alarm here. So we've got storage back here, and it's divided here between the 2 spaces. Now there's actually more storage there. So I'm gonna shut the door, lock that in. Now, I'm gonna come lift the chair. You can see I have a second access point to that same storage, but I have that whole compartment there to the side of it. So you're gonna get seat belts for 2 here. So you've got seat belts for 4 in this van. And then we've got our 24-inch smart TV. National Indoor RV Centers always options this in along with the microwave. So to extend the TV, you're just gonna pull the tab down a little there, and then you can easily pull it out. And then you can adjust that TV to where you want it to go. Now, if you want to use it when you're in the bedroom, you can just keep swiveling it. And now you can view from the bedroom. All right, now I want to show you how easy it is to make the bed. So again, we're just going to lift the table up. You can see that red button come up. Now I can actually lift the table, and it's, you know, I can get a little weightlifting, and it's not that heavy. Just set it down here while you take the leg off. Super easy. Then you just lock that into place. Now you have the base for your bed. Then you're going to take this cushion and scoot it over and bring this cushion down. Now typically I'm going to flip that cushion around when I do bring it down so that I have like a little pillow here with the backrest. So right when you step inside the van, you're going to have your control panel here. So we've got the Panoramic name here that will light up when we turn on our master battery switch here. Then we've got the master switch for our propane, our battery monitor here, so I can see what level my batteries are at, our solar panel monitor here, our inverter here. So when we turn this on, that means that all of our 110 outlets are now powered. And then we've got our C level 2 tank monitor, which is going to give us the level of our batteries in volts, our fresh tank level, gray, black, and our LP, and then our water pump here. And here's the control for our exterior awning. Now to go over all the features of the kitchen. So first of all, we've got the overhead storage, the microwave that I said that we optioned in, and then check out that storage above. Oh, look at that. Even a little panoramic hat and some controls there. So that's really nice. Again, soft close, locking cabinets. And if you look down at here in the front, we've got a lot of storage here. So for our cutlery here, and lock that closed. More storage. And we've got our little trash can there. So nice. So you can easily just take that right out if you want to. And a little dustpan that comes with it from Panoramic. Love them. Now, one of the reasons they put that your cutlery and the drawers right there on the side, so you can easily get to them from inside or outside the van, because you're going to get in those drawers a lot. Now, one of the favorite features that I have here is this hidden one. So you just push in, look at that, extra cutting prep space. Love, love, love that. And then right above that, we've got the controls for our interior lighting, so you can turn them on and off from here, and then you can dim all the lights. So that's really nice. Then we have our Dometic 2-burner gas cooktop, and you've got this protecting your shades there, and then you just lift it slightly and bring it back down. Then we go to our sink. Love the little hole there. Now this sink is not like every other sink. So if I tap on it, it almost sounds like I'm tapping on the counter. So it's padded against so the vibration, so things fall into the sink. It's not really loud. You're not going to have vibration when you're going down the road. And it's also the same thickness of stainless steel throughout the sink. So high quality sink. And I tell you these details because it's one of the things that impressed me the first time I saw a Panoramic. I felt like it was different than other vans. This was the other thing that was a huge selling point for me. Check out these drawers. So they are soft close, but I love the way that you just slightly lift it to open it. Nice big drawers too. Look at that. We've got a big mixing bowl, mixer in there, and we've got a little surprise coming for you. Keep watching National Indoor RV Center's channel and you'll see our cooking show that we're going to do in the Panoramic van. And you can see that full-size pans fit in these drawers, and then they just soft close. Love that. So here is another cabinet I don't see you see in a lot of other vans. Look at that storage. That is a ton of storage above and below. Love that. You can also take out this shelf here, and this can become a wardrobe if you'd like. So you can hang clothes there. More storage, so you decide how you want to use the storage. And then when you're ready, just lock that in place. We have the chrome residential faucet, and then we've got another big window, so check that out. Another big window here in the kitchen. And then nice picture. I love that, but guess what? There's a little secret behind the picture. So it Velcro shut. And check that out. You have a mirror. You can check your lipstick, your hair right here. I love it. It's just it's the little details that I love. 2 110 outlets, and then we've got the light control here for this light bar. Microwave. Have you gotten tired of me saying that this is my favorite thing about the Panoramic? But this is my next favorite thing about the Panoramic, is that you have a vertical fridge. 5.3 cubic feet. Look at that. I don't have to crouch down on my knees to get into it. I can see everything. We've got a nice little container here. Shelves. I mean, plenty of space. It's almost like, you know, your refrigerator's at home, just a little bit smaller, but it's so easy. And then we've got a real freezer. Check that out. You can get your Bluebell ice cream in here. It feels good. Along with the vertical refrigerator, we also have a vertical pantry. So look at that. You can pull it all out. Again, you're not down on your knees trying to figure out what you've got there. You can see it nice and easily when you pull it out. And then it locks into place, so you don't have to worry about that coming out when you're traveling. Then we have the max fan here, so we can open that, we can adjust the speed levels, and you're also going to have a control for that in the bedroom, so you can do it from the bed without having to get up and do it here manually. So now we're gonna go into the bathroom. You'll notice that these are different doors than you see in any other van. So I love that they slide back into the bathroom. That gives you a lot of space here in the walkway. So if I'm cooking, if someone needs to get by, I can step into the bathroom, they can easily pass. So it just makes it feel bigger, especially when you're inside too, because you're not mucking with those doors. So we've got the porcelain toilet. We have a great drain here at the bottom. You've got a spot for your toilet paper holder, and you have a big window here in the bathroom. That's key. I love the windows in the bathroom because it makes it feel so much bigger and you don't feel like you're in a cave when you're in the shower. So when you are showering, you can use the little curtain here to close everything off. And we've got another wardrobe bar here. So if you want to hang your swimsuits from swimming, you can hang those here. If you want to hang clothes, you can do that as well. Then we have the thermostatic shower valve. So you are not going to see this in any other B van. This is just like you see in Europe. You can set the temperature, very expensive. So this is one of those things that really stands out on a Panoramic, and you can adjust it. You can also put it up top here so you can shower or use it handheld. I just love this feature. That is really, really nice. Then we've got a spot here for hanging a towel or wash towel, soaps, storage compartment for our shampoos. And if you open the door or close the door just a little bit, you have a mirror here. So you can actually check out your outfit here in the bathroom before you leave the van. I love that. You don't see that in most vans either. So I went ahead and put the shower curtain around so you can see that the faucet is exposed, toilet's covered, and then everything is basically secure. And then I just finish off with the rest of the shower curtain. And I don't want to miss another favorite. I love a towel hook. I love a place to hang things, and they've given us 3 right outside the shower. So now moving into the bedroom space or the storage area. So I've put the bed up, but you do have a permanent bed that you don't have to assemble and take apart every morning, every night. I'll show you that in a minute. I wanted to show you how much space you get in the Panoramic. So 26 cubic feet. This is 49 by 35 and a half by 28. So huge space. You can put bikes in here, you can put paddle boards in here. You can remove this door if you want to, or you can have a little pet area here. Lots of things. This just swings open. So if you want to access to the rest of the van, you can do that. But it's also going to stop any items from coming up to the rest of the van too. So that's really nice. You can lock that in place. So look at all that storage area that you get. So tons of storage, nice height and width. So really you can have a lot of fun, a lot of activities and toys and things that you can bring along in your van. Now right below the pantry, one of the things that's really cool is you got this little compartment here. It's a storage compartment. So nice storage. But really what it's for is when the bed's down, the bed sits a little bit higher, you have a little step up so you can easily get up into your bed. So I love that. They just really thought of everything when they put this van together, and that's what I love about the Panoramic. Now this has the Truma combi, so your hot water heater and your furnace, and then you have the Truma Advanta for your AC, which is a 13500 BTU AC unit. So here in the back you have your leveling blocks here. Then you have a backup for your power awning in case it doesn't retract for some reason. This is a manual. You can bring it in manually. You've got a light back here, and then 2 110 outlets. Up above here, we've got a little spot here. Now below this area is your 35-gallon freshwater tank. Now you do have access to that right here. In case you want to sanitize the tank, you can do that from here. You're also going to notice we have huge windows in the back. We've got another huge window on this side. So again, that panoramic view, I love that. We've got our reading lights that are on the track, so you can move those and adjust those to wherever you want and turn them on and off right here. And we've got storage above. Nice storage, and again, just shut those. Soft close, nothing bangs around. Little cubby there for storage as well. And then here we've got our USB and USB-C outlet. and 12-volt outlet. And then you've got a little extra cubby space here. This is a great place probably to put your cell phones when you're going to charge them, and then you can put your cords up to there. So cell phones here and cords there. And then we've got the control for our Truma Combi. So if you just press in, you'll see the little van. That's going to allow you to adjust your temperature, AC, all right there. This is going to allow you to turn your water heater on or off and what mode you want it in. This is going to be your energy, so if you want to use electric or if you want to use your LP tank, one or the other or a combo of them. So you can click through those. And then you've got your fan speed. And now here is a timer that you can set. So you can set for your water heater to come on at a certain time every day. You can also set the temperature levels for your AC or your heat to come on, just like you do in your home. And then you have your clock settings and then just your settings for the control panel. So very easy. If you're planning on taking a shower, you want to get that ready. You want to turn on your Truma Combi probably about 15 minutes before you are set to take the shower so you have warm water. Our control for the max fan, and then our light controls here, power, and then you can dim and brighten right there. And that's really nice because when you're sleeping, it's all right at your head. So you don't have to get out of bed to adjust the temperature or the lighting. And then when you're ready to go to bed, or when you want to just set up, leave your bed out permanently, you can just bring that down. It just snaps up to hold it into place. So here comes the support, and then you just bring the mattress down, bring this and just fit it right in here. So then you have your nice mattress, 57 by 74, so it's almost a queen size mattress. Very comfortable. You're going to have a great night's sleep, and you can do it with the windows open, the windows shut. Just love this because you really do feel like you're in the outdoors with all these windows. So over here, we've got a secondary lock for our pantry. Once your pantry is fully loaded, that's a pretty heavy door. So the lock here is not gonna be sufficient when you're in travel mode. So in travel mode, you're just gonna pull that out and push it in, and then it's gonna be locked for travel. We have two 110 outlets, a little cubby here, so you can put your phone in there for charging again, and then a great big window and 12-volt outlet. Now I've brought out the little curtain so you can have privacy back in the rear bedroom here. So you just snap it into place. There you go. So we're finally to the cockpit area. First thing I want to go over is our chair. It's nice and comfortable, and then you can adjust it so it's just perfect for you. So first of all, this is the lever that's going to allow you to adjust your backrest. So you just pull that out, and then you lean back or lean forward to let that get that backrest in the right position. On the other side, you have a similar, you pull it out. That's what allows you to swivel your chair around. Then we've got the control here to raise or lower the height of the seat for the front and for the back. And then right here we have our lumbar support. And then right up in front, I've got the lever to adjust it forward and back. Right underneath my feet here are the chassis battery. So here we have the lock for the cargo door. Then we have our window controls and our mirror controls. So we can fold those mirrors in, and then we can adjust the mirrors so that they're just perfect for us. The handle, obviously, to get into the coach, we can easily shut the coach with this, and then we have another spot for a drink. Right here is your parking brake, so just pull it forward to put it on. When you want to take it off, put your foot on the brake and push it in. Then we've got a fan control for the engine if you need to, but it's automatic. You shouldn't really have to touch that. A rear alert light on the back of the coach. And then we've got the controls here to brighten or dim the front dash. Turn signal up and down, and then you've got your light control here, so you can put it on auto lights here, or if you just want to turn your headlights on here. If you push back, you can put your brights on, or you can just flash them by pulling forward. Right behind the steering column, you've got a button for the volume control, and then on the other side you can adjust, change the radio station, and they're very natural. It's right where your hands would naturally sit, so it's really easy to do as you're driving down the road. So the big deal that I want you to notice here is this beautiful digital dash. So that is just going to be wonderful while you're driving down the road, and you can scroll through. You can decide what you want to see while you're driving down the road too. Tire pressure, your radio, your nav system, messages, and then you can go into your settings here. So you can adjust what you see on your screen. That's your vehicle settings. Now you can go into your display and you can screen set up here, reset your trips. You can adjust those things that you would like to see while you're driving. Security, you can turn on your hill start assist. Safety and assistance, so you can adjust the volume of the buzzer, so you can turn it off, low, medium, or high. Then we've got our horn here in the center. Over here to the right, you've got your adaptive cruise control, so you can turn that on here. And then you can also do a speed limiter. So if you're driving through, say, a campground, you want to make sure you don't go over 10 miles per hour, you can set your speed limiter here, and you can adjust your following distance. And then this is your buttons for your cruise control. So you can turn it on, cancel, resume, set, and then you can increase your speed or decrease your speed while in cruise control mode. Here are your windshield wiper controls, so you can set the intervals there, and then pull forward if you need water to wash off your windshield wiper. So this is how you start. We have a keyless fob here, so you just can put your foot on the brake, press it in, start the engine when you're ready to stop. Or if you want to just go into accessory mode, you can just hit the button once and then you're in accessory mode. Then we have our transmission controls here: park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and your tow haul mode, which is what you're going to go into if you're towing something heavy and you want to extend the time between shifts in the transmission. Then we've got our nice big 10-inch display screen, which is just so great. So on our home screen here we have our maps and our radio. Then we can go to our media, so we can select the source here, our AC and heat controls, our nav system, and then we can go to our Apple CarPlay or Android Auto and just Bluetooth your phone, but you can easily look at your maps if you want to there, see right where we are, and then you've got your vehicle information. This is where you can basically just customize the screens and settings that you want on this display. And then we have the apps that will work with the Dodge chassis here. You can add them to this screen here. All right, then we've got our volume, our mute, our screen off, and our tuning. And then we have our AC controls below, fan speed. Here is the lock for the entire coaches. So your doors, your cargo, everything will lock here. Your hazards. This is your lane keep assist, so you can turn that on and off. Your auto traction control, your parallel parking assist. I definitely need that. And then your parking assist, so it's going to beep when you're parking, help you make sure you're safe while you're parking. Then you have your wireless charging port right here, so you can put your phone in there and charge. Over here we've got our 110 outlet, 12 volt, USB-C, and USB. Below here we have our cup holders, our panoramic cup. How nice is that? So we have a little bit of storage right in this area here, and then we've got an additional little glove box there. Storage space here, and then our glove box below. Now this is really one of my favorite features. I love this digital rear view mirror, so you can really see clearly what's in front of you or behind you. This is in front of me. So I really want that rear view look, and then I can adjust the camera up or down. This also has an SD card that allows you to record in a 1, 3, or 5 minute loop. So another safety feature that's built in, which is really nice. Then we have our interior light controls. So when the door opens, if you want that light to come on, and then your driver's light and your passenger's light, SOS button, and your assist button. And then we have our sun visors. So you probably thought I was done telling you about my favorite things, but now I have a new favorite thing. The blackout shade for the front of the van is so easy to put up. You literally unhook your sun visor, thread that through, then lock it back in place. Just bring it back behind the sun visor, and then there's magnets which go right up against the window and lock it into place. I mean, it could not be easier, and it's done. So we're just about to my favorite part of the whole video, the test drive part. That's the most fun. So if you want to test drive one of these for yourself, make sure you come out to National Indoor RV Centers. Now I'm going to go ahead and just put myself in reverse so that you can see the 360 camera. Look at what a good parking job I'm doing here. I'm lined up just perfectly, but how great is that 360 camera to let you know that you're safely pulling in or out of a parking spot. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and get started here on our little ride. One of the great things about the panoramic van is that literally this can be your vacation vehicle, but it can also be your everyday vehicle. So it's not one of those things that drives differently than your car or a truck. It's nice and smooth, it's nice and quiet. And so literally dual purpose. You can sleep in it, you can live in it if you need to, or you can just vacation in it, or you can use it every day as your car as well. When I put on my turn signal, you'll notice that you can see that in the rear view mirror. I love this rear view mirror because it's so crystal clear. It's literally like can tease you into thinking that you're looking through the actual rear view mirror, but it's your camera. So that's super nice. So now that we're on the freeway, I'm gonna go ahead and set my cruise control. So I'm going to turn it on here, and then I'm going to set it. I can increase my speed, I can decrease, but literally I can just now sit back and enjoy the ride, which I absolutely love. So I always like to do the decibel reading. This is 66.4 on the freeway, AC's on, nice and quiet. That's the wonderful thing. Like, listen, you don't hear rattles, you don't hear shakes. It's very quiet, so very enjoyable. Like I said before, you've got to come out and test drive to really experience if this is something that you'd like to do. So come to National Indoor RV Centers. We'll set you up with one of our RV lifestyle specialists and get you in a van, and you can start having your own adventures, which is just what this is all about. Now, one of the things that I think National does better than anyone else is we want to give you the best experience, the best buying experience. We take in trades, we do consignments, but we're trying to also revolutionize the RV industry. So one of the things we're doing to do that is we have a new expo. So mark your calendars for June of 2025. We're going to have the Music City Motorhome Expo. It's a VIP shopping experience, shopping like no other RV show. You're going to be able to test drive and walk through all the major manufacturers without the huge crowds, without the baby strollers, without all the noise and crowds of people. It's a great buying experience, VIP shopping experience. Not only that, we're going to feed you all your meals, we're going to give you drinks, we're going to entertain you. We've got Sarah Evans and Scotty McCreary as our acts this year, along with some really other exciting musical groups. We have a singers round. One of those singers will be my daughter-in-law, so shameless plug, I'm going to plug that. Just lots of fun things. So make sure you go and check out MusicCityMotorhomeExpo.com. I hope you've enjoyed my tour today of the panoramic van. Now, I'm sure you're wondering how much this awesome van would cost you. Well, current MSRP is $186,499. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what I can sell it to you for. Make sure you give us a call at National Indoor RV Centers, because with our volume and economies of scale, RVs simply cost less with National Indoor RV Centers. So don't delay, give me a call today. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, help a girl out, hit the like and subscribe. Also go and watch my RVing 101 series, our defects per unit, and our AIM Club. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. See you soon.